What, you mean farming the halberd kill us? Luckily not, you don't have to farm the halberd. You don't have to farm in every category. Yeah, 1.0 Izalith is awful. Dude, I remember, like, the fucking, bounding demons chasing me into, like, Centipede's arena. Like, the AI is absolutely stupid. Ugh. Yeah. But, like, current patch is just the fastest for DS1, so you don't have to worry about any bullshit like down patching or anything. I mean, it's allowed if you... It's just not allowed for leaderboards. You can do it if you want. Like, if you're just starting off and you want to do runs, you're 100% allowed to use Gadget. It's just that they're not going to be accepted for leaderboards. So. In terms of accessibility, I don't think that really hampers it. It's just that you're not going to get... Like, you're just going to have to go off your legit drops. But the thing is, if you're running Prepare to Die Edition, you don't have to farm. You can use, like, Dragon Tooth routes or something like that. Or Great Club routes, etc. Because you have Moose Swap in this game. You don't have to use the Black Knight Halberd. So yeah, what I would say, Fiery, is stop using Gadget whenever you feel consistent at the run. But yeah. You're probably not feeling very consistent at the run if you're not in the top 5. So. As soon as you feel consistent with it, that you can execute everything pretty well, that's when you probably should start farming. And farming really isn't that bad. Honestly. Jimmy, most people run Prepare to Die Edition because yeah, there's like a big difference between this version and the remaster. The biggest difference is there's no Moose Swap in the remaster. But there's still people that run the remaster though, especially because the remaster recently got some new glitches, and it's kind of breathed some new life into the game. But typically most people, when they do speedruns, they do it on this version. Yeah, they did. They did recently get new glitches. Well, it's not that they patched them in, it's just that they weren't discovered beforehand, so they didn't know to patch them out. Does that make sense? Although there is one thing, there is one new glitch that is only possible on the remaster because of a new thing that they put into the game. That you can't do it on this version because that feature doesn't exist. Like, you know how in the remaster you can pop multiple souls at a time? Like, the minor soul items or humanities? In this version of the game, you cannot do that. But on the remaster, you can. And there's a glitch you can do to basically pop, like, 99 of those at a time. Even though you only have one. So you just get a fuck ton of souls, like, very easily. So, in a sense, they did patch in a new glitch. But only that one. The rest of them are just things that they had never found before. So they didn't know to patch them out. Yeah, they are PC only glitches, unfortunately. Sorry, Grim. Grand Dark Souls Remastered BKH route had a 39. It's not too bad. Yeah, farming can be pretty repetitive. Definitely. It's not. I don't think farming is that bad, but yeah, it's definitely repetitive. Especially farming Halberd, because Valley of Drakes is really boring. Like, if you're farming the BKGS, it's not nearly as boring. But just going through Valley of Drakes over and over again can get, yeah, if you have a dead chat, farming sucks. Yeah. Like, farming offline is miserable. But so when you're streaming it, it's not nearly as bad, because I have you guys to hang out with. Oh, can we get another one? No. Oh, well, okay. Do percent killer? With the halberd? Hey, Gandrick. Dude, one cool thing about this new prompt swap profile I have set up with the trigger as right click, you can tell what profile you're on just by the way that your guy does the bow toggle. Like, so even if my Steam overlay goes down, I can tell what I'm on just by bow toggling. Because I'm doing it on the other side. It's pretty cool. No. God, I fucking hate when that happens, dude. You highlight the drop option, and then you click the fucking mouse, and it just barely moves down. And then you get the change order, like, option. It's like, so stupid. No, you don't. Hello, Slagathar. Okay, so this runs okay. I just lost a little bit of time to that. Stupid meme. I need to, like, honestly kind of figure out a placement for my mouse. Because you can't see what you're highlighting because the fucking quit out prompt's in the way. But if you can just kind of memorize where your mouse needs to be, that might help. It's an overlay, Fiery, so it shows on your main monitor when you swap. But the thing is, it can break because Steam is a good piece of software. Like, it'll still work when you swap profiles, but it won't. The overlay will break if you alt tab out of the game, or if you click out of the window. It just stops showing the overlay for whatever fucking reason. But it's not so bad as long as you have, like, it committed to muscle memory when you're swapping, you're fine. Because it still works. It's just the overlay disappears. Yeah, well, your game is fucking cursed, Gandroid. Yeah, exactly, Doc. The no logo mod also doesn't work for you. For whatever fucking reason. That's okay if you're recording it. It would only be showing up whenever you swap the profile. It's not going to always be on there. Fire. So only when you swap the profiles does it show up. And it's like not a big deal if it's on the screen for a little bit, like in your recording. If it was there the whole time, that'd be kind of annoying though. Yeah, Fiery was thinking about running No Wrong Word. I don't know if he's gonna, but he was thinking about it. How unlucky. Gandrake with his anti-BKH rhetoric. Yeah, well, all runs are shit, Fiery. Feels man. Yeah, I mean, same. Like, you saw that ONS I had earlier. That's just part of this game, man. Like, ONS will fucking injure runs. If you want to have fast runs, you just gotta go for it on ONS a lot of the time, and that'll get you killed. But you get used to it. ONS isn't as bad with this route, though. But there's still ONS. Gandrake gets to do the like best ONS fight like in the game right now. Fucking BKGS +5 with RTSR, like holy shit. Oh, Iron Golem Gold, dude. Iron Golem Golds are like unicorns, dude. I swear, they're so rare. I wouldn't call it boring, but it's definitely frustrating. The thing is, like, a lot of the fights in this game are kind of boring in a sense, because, like, it depends on what your idea of boring is, because when they go well, you absolutely fucking destroy the bosses, which I think is pretty cool. Speedruns of this game, you just murder the bosses, dude. Optimally, at least. Yeah, I would disagree. ONS is like the worst boss in this game, in my opinion. Fuck jump. Okay. Interesting gargoyle. Yeah. When ONS doesn't go well, it's like, oh my god, dude. Like, the worst bosses in this game, for me, I don't really have a ranking necessarily, but I would say it's ONS, Sif, Sanctuary, Guardian, and Calamite. Those are the worst ones. There's also, like, trash, like Butterfly, Capra Demon. You only... Those bosses are at least, like, quick fights. Not a big deal. They're just kind of lame. Yeah, Gwendolyn. Well, Beta Chaos sucks casually, but for speedruns, they're not... It's not nearly that bad. Yeah, Gwendolyn sucks too. There's a lot of trash bosses that you don't have to fight in, like, the any % runs. I'm going to this elevator. Yeah. That's +5 Black Knight Halberd with move swap. And red tier stone ring. You do a lot of damage. No, right, though. All right, let's not lose 17 seconds to this segment, like we did in the last run. I got kind of lucky there, because, like, I got the jog opening, and with +5, I decided that I'm going to go to the right side after the jog opening and just go for the SMO elevator, the slow one. But he ended up jumping over me in a way that made it better to go for the other elevator. So that was actually lucky. Damn, dude, my like drop here has been bad today. That wasn't too bad though. Better than last run, holy shit. I lost like a fuck ton of time there last run because I fell off on the drop like incorrectly. Like had to quit out so I wouldn't die. And then I failed it again because I wasn't used to setting up the drop from a different location. Like, it was just a shit show. think that setup might have worked, but I wanted to be safe. Yeah, I'm just, well, my PB is not super great, first of all. And also, this route is faster than the route that I had before. And this run's actually pretty good. Like, my PB ONS fight is awful. I got like a super bad opening because ONS can sometimes just not do anything for like the first several seconds. It's called an AFK opener, and it's extremely bad and slow. And I got that in my PB, so even though this route is slightly slower at the beginning, because of how bad that ONS fight was in my PB, like, it's I'm this route, like, this run's pretty good, so I'm ahead of it still. I'm gonna gain even more time though over this run because this route is +5 and the other route was not +5. So I can save like a lot of time on every segment because of that. Not necessarily because my PB was bad, although it is. It's because this route is just faster than what I did before. But yeah, there's definitely some parts of my PB that aren't great. Like this segment is faster in the new route, but my PB on this segment is also pretty bad. But like, my PB on the Seath segment isn't bad at all, but I can save 10 seconds there because of the new route. So you'll see a lot of time saves because of the new route. Hopefully at least. See, like, look how much time I just saved. That's partly because my PB on that segment sucks, but also because that segment is faster than it used to be. And I can save more time here. Like this segment and the two after it, I can save like 10 seconds on each one, just from the new route. Yeah, I messed up my warp there. Whatever. It's a small time loss. Well, I don't go up for that warp. I go down. At least I think I do. I go up on the Lord Vessel warps because Lord Vessel warps has a ton of options. So like, you want to go up on that. I don't think it saves an input to go up on that warp. I don't know. This isn't the easiest route to learn, but I wouldn't say it's like impossible for like a new person to learn this, to start with this, because I started with this. And if you're gonna start learning this game, you should probably start with any percent, because it'll teach you all the basics of running the game. It's a lot easier to get into. And you don't have to farm a Black Knight weapon either. You can just do the Dragon Tooth route, and every single run is a real run. With this route, it's probably a little harder to learn, and you have to farm a Black Knight weapon for your runs. Yeah. You definitely don't want to do all the optimal things when you're starting off. But you don't have to. Like, you can do beginner strats on everything and it's fine. Like this route is not super hard if you just do the easy strats. If you do all the optimal stuff, it gets pretty difficult. Yeah, that's a good idea, Slackify. Man, fuck. Yeah, there's a lot of differences between Remaster and Prepare to Die for speedrunning. I don't do bench skip, bro. Bench skip actually fucking sucks for this segment, because it's a lot. Like, even if you could do it every time, you have to also take damage from the bench skip, which is like really annoying to do every time. Like, it's already annoying to bench skip, but then like making sure you take damage on the jump every time, it's like fucking shitty. So you don't want to do that. I mean, you can still do the setup without taking chip damage, but the setup's like way harder, like way more precise without the chip damage. And taking the chip damage in that way is actually just as fast as going down the stairs, so you don't lose any time taking it. I guess it's a little slower than bench skip, but like, fuck doing that. This is probably just off gold. Oh no, it was a gold. Wow. Another half-second gold. I'm surprised. I guess the previous gold was not as good as I thought. Yeah, that's a decent gold thing. Yeah, so I can save another 10 seconds on this segment as well. So like just shows you how much time I can save with the new route. Hey, come on. I mean, like, it's also time saves from my PB, but it's a addition of the new route plus the time saves from my PB. But like, Fort Kings is 100% consistent now, so that's like fucking awesome. So unless you like, I was saying this earlier, unless you mess up, you should get that full time save every time. Of course we are, minutes. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Yes, this is percent killer. The fuck? Whatever. I don't need that second dupe anyways. Nice. The fuck was this clan pattern, dude? I better not get a clam because of that. I'd be super mad. Die to a fucking clam. Holy shit, there was a clam. What the fuck? Yeah, that I was thinking. I just killed the clam apparently. It's awesome. All right, this is gonna be no RTSR Nito, guys. So yeah, we're not gonna have an insane record, but we're taking this very safe. Yep. You guys can call me a peach all you want. I don't give a fuck. Oh my god, fucking skeleton, dude. Dude, that fucking skeleton almost killed the run, dude. Like, I had to plunge so late just to not get hit by that thing. Thank you, Radio. Wow, I took damage and got the slide. That was weird. Look at this peach, by the way. Hey, fool. Dude, I told you guys, like, if I get to Nito, like, on a run like this, there's no way I'm, like, not just gonna bring the run home, you know? Forgot the silver ring. Yeah. We can go for the optimal run after I get record. Well, in that moment, like, yeah, I was just like, go for it. Thank you, Captain. I practiced Gwyn before the stream, actually. Or the beginning of the stream. Yes! Dude, I did it. Oh, I fucking did it. Oh my god, dude. Oh, thank God, dude. Oh, I can't believe it. I think I'm done. I think I'm switching to all bosses, man. I said I wanted sub 39:20, and like I just killed it, dude. Yeah, that's world record by like almost 40 seconds, dude. That's a huge record. Oh. Yeah, Asian, I just got record.